like, bro, yeah, she got a kid. Look at his back. Oh my god.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another reaction. Save for reacting to Jesse Lee Peterson, Ultimate Savage Moments. Yes, this is part, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure we're past part 4, so probably like part 5 or something like that. It says in the title. But yeah, Jesse Lee Peterson, my guy here, hilarious. Definitely one of the funniest trolls I've seen online. You know, little whips of truth. And whenever he's necessarily picking at people that come on their shows and they're talking nonsense, they're not even negotiating in a way that you can even want to have a conversation with these people, because they're not even talking about anything. You're just spewing things out of their mouths that they may have just heard on the news, or they seen on Facebook, or they're seen on a social media site somewhere, and you know they just regurgitate that propaganda that they've been spoon fed by the left. But you know, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's a road to 10K subscribers. Really appreciate all the support. Gonna hop right into the video.
Cause you're a liar. If you don't know what the president's done by now, you will never, ever, ever, ever know. You have a partner now, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Are you married to the partner?
No, actually, she wants me to get that ring. So, I mean,
if you like what you see, put a ring on it.
Yeah,
That's what
absolutely.
BLC said. So is this partner a drag queen or a real woman?
She's a heterosexual woman.
Oh, okay.
Being a black man in America, I'm treated like the N-word at least twice a day.
Who treats you that way?
Oh, I mean, it's just everyday examples. Those things happen all the time. So.
And why do you think they happen?
Because I think white people have an irrational fear of black people.
You've been in jail before?
I'm sorry. What was that?
You've been in jail before?
I've been in jail for like a couple hours.
When I was growing up, black people didn't go to jail.
Well, Jesse, I mean, so the fact that black,
I happen to know for a fact, and without a doubt, a male who is emotional and or vulnerable is a female. That's not the nature of a man.
It's okay for a man to say, you know what, I'm feeling really weak right now. I'm not feeling very sure of myself.
So
I'm
and then
pretty sure that
my response
people
would
like
be,
Martin Luther King did that.
My response would be, you're feeling like a woman. You need to get over it.
I don't feel like a woman. Wow, it's a lot of misogyny here. Jesse,
that's not misogyny. That's a truth.
What is a man in your opinion?
A man is someone who loves what's right with all his heart, soul, and might. He lived by that, and he protect and guide his wife and family in the same manner with perfect love.
Now I understand what the term toxic masculinity is, man. Thank you so much.
You're using words like sexist and misogynist. Those are liberal female words. Those words should not even be coming out of your mouth if you're a real man. When have you seen 90% of white people vote for one single person?
That's how do you think?
It seems like people like being able to say that someone got something against them, because it's easier that way. It's easier to be able to relieve your inability to do certain things. It's like, why would you even want to have that kind of aura over you anyway? Like that glooming doubt, like I can never do anything just because of my skin color. No, if anything, you should have a burning fire under you to be like, yeah, I have a point to prove. Just because you think I can't do it because of my skin color, I'm going to do it 10 times harder now. I mean, that's how it was in the past when the black people were given an opportunity at any time. I mean, they built their own communities, started their own banks, started their own businesses. I mean, we started our own generational wealth back then, before they got fucking annihilated and destroyed by clans of hooded figures and white masks. And but being able to atone for your own problems and being able to pull yourself open from the bootstrap necessarily, like at the end of the day, it's you who's your number one opponent and who's going to have to face adversity at all times. Like you just have to be able to push through it, even if someone was necessarily oppressing you, like how they're talking about now, like how he said, "Oh, every day I can give you examples," but failed to give one example of how he was being discriminated, because he couldn't give you an example. No one's going out of their way to discriminate this bald head motherfucker every day. I guarantee you they're not. He can walk into a store right now and he won't follow him.
The White House has remained white for all of these years.
Because the building is white. Can you
have a
believe in
political-
God? Can you believe in God and vote for a godless man like Barack Obama?
What makes him godless?
Everything.
Oh, no, that's your opinion.
No.
So everybody, all black people should have your opinion?
Yes.
If you look at the Second Amendment, it doesn't say everybody should run around with a goddamn gun.
It says you can if you want to. But no,
Now,
it's good
how
to hear
about
from
that?
you. It's good to hear from you.
Go drop dead.
All right. Thank you, Lenore. What a sweet lady.
I'm always welcome
He's
to talk
back.
to another black person about these things.
Are you happy to talk to a white person about it as well?
You know, it's a really good question. You know, I'm a heterosexual male. You are a heterosexual
Junior
male,
from
correct?
away from
Right.
kids.
So, but that doesn't make us any more manly than, say, a homosexual male,
Yes, it does.
right? Some of the most manliest men I know are gay.
But then
You
those
know,
are
I mean-
not manly men. Those are manly women.
No, so you're gonna sit up here and tell me one of the greatest writers to ever live, a guy by the name of James Baldwin, is a manly woman?
Was he a homosexual?
James Baldwin, yeah, absolutely.
Then yes, he was a manly woman.
Look, dude, like, why does it, Jesse? Why does it matter who?
Why does it
someone
matter
sleeps
if
with?
we're
Look,
gay?
I don't care.
I
what
don't
you
care
do in
about
your
that.
bedroom.
I don't care about that. That's not
Sorry,
the
man.
issue. The issue that you and our discussion is that there are people out there who are trying to destroy masculinity. They are trying to get men to become something other than men, and it's the worst thing that can
Once you be okay
happen
with being
to
weak.
a society
Keep equating.
when you destroy masculinity. Because when you destroy masculinity, the world goes to hell in a handbasket. Laura, it was interesting when you said that men in the hood lack communication skills, and it just sounds like what a liberal woman would say about men. And men communicate very well. It's just that they don't communicate like women, and they shouldn't. And so you don't understand.
I'm just curious, Jesse. How does a woman communicate? Can you give me a definition of that?
Over and over and over, nonstop, over and sensitive and emotional.
Kind of like the Charlie Brown teacher, right?
Well, I don't know.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, like that. A man can say what he needs to say and it's done with. But a woman goes on and on and on. A man is few words. A woman is so many words that the dogs start barking.
Well, all right. Okay. Let me respond to that. First off, we historically silence women. You know, if you've ever noticed,
I wish.
Yeah, come on, dude. Most men don't really care what a woman has to say. Hence yourself.
You know why,
Secondly,
right? Because
would
they
you-
go on and on and on, and they're so emotional about it.
Dude, that's because we normally don't care what they think. Look, would you? All right. One of the better communicators that I know
Figured it's
that
fragile.
I've heard is from
Men
all
throughout history,
let's say,
women had the
I
ability
think
to
Elizabeth Warren
withhold
is a really good
civilization for so long.
Pocahontas?
The British
Are
Empire.
you talking
know,
about Pocahontas?
we also have
The
Michelle
Mongol
Obama.
Empire?
She's a very good
These-
communicator.
Big
Those
Mama?
weren't weak men.
I'm sorry. What was that?
You talking about Big Mama Michelle?
We have a president who talks like a fifth grader.
Right,
He's
like
not
a
a
man.
communicator at all.
Like a man.
I'm sorry. What was that?
He talked like a man. He
Talks with
speaks like a
assertion,
man.
of confidence.
If-
Few words, but
if-
very powerful and very matter of fact.
If talking like a dummy is a man, then I feel for our country.
Oh, amazing.
I feel for the. So
Talking
you would
nonsense
say so
repeatedly.
someone like Neil deGrasse Tyson, who is not a man of few words, who eloquently expresses himself. Men like Bill Nye, who go into detail. You
Oh,
don't want
Lord.
that, but you want someone like Paul Ryan or someone like Donald Trump, who just I mean, the man uses words like bigly. Come on.
I don't like the way Paul Ryan speaks. He's a rhino, but I love the way the president speaks. Let's take some calls.
Sure, please. Let's do it.
Let's go to Kristen out of Kansas, Michigan. Kristen, good morning, sir. You're on with LaRon Barton.
Hey.
Good morning, Jesse. Good morning, LaRon.
Hey, Kristen.
Morning.
Just had a question and a point for you, LaRon. How much military self-defense and law enforcement experience do you have?
I've never served in the military, and I've never been a police officer, sir. What is your point?
Okay, the point is you don't know what you're talking about.
I do have a question. Are you black or white?
I'm black.
I'm really hurting for you, man, and tonight I'm really gonna pray for you, because I mean, you know, I understand the system of racism, white supremacy has us hating each other, and you know that's just the way that's just the way it goes. Look,
LaRon, let me ask
fact
because
that-
I need to move forward. Is your girlfriend white or black?
I'm sorry, me?
Yeah.
My girlfriend, she's a Latina.
Oh, so she's not black.
No.
And
No, she's not.
you're not attracted to black women?
I love black women.
So why'd you with one?
Because it just so happened that the woman that I met online, she was a beautiful Latina woman, and I just fell for her.
You didn't see any beautiful black women, all right?
I see beautiful black women all the time that,
So why do
that
you
make
fall?
my head turn.
Why do you fall for one of them?
Just, you know, at the time, God placed this person.
Oh, blame it
in
on
front of me.
God. God didn't do that.
Yeah. What? Okay. All right.
Fucking Jesse, man, like I said, you be trolling these dudes, man. But it does seem like there seems to be an agenda to kind of like destroy that masculine foundation upon which a lot of societies were built. But especially within a lot of ways that men tend to work just naturally. Like they want to completely discombobulate men's emotions. Yeah, definitely seems like there's a agenda to bring down masculinity. Who necessarily knows why? Maybe it's a threat to them. Maybe the people at the top aren't like this. They aren't manly men, so they feel like they have to kind of perpetuate this idea that it's okay to be weak, it's okay to be soft, it's okay to succumb to your emotions, it's okay to wobble in your emotions all the time, every day, all day, to not try to fight and grow and get out of that and necessarily reach a point where you're not even like that anymore. You can be a greater version of yourself. We're just gonna keep atoning to weakness. We're just gonna keep atoning to like not being able to better ourselves or be able to push, you know? Because at a time, like, at some point, you gotta have self-accommodation and our self-responsibility, self-responsibility to be able to, do what you need to do to thrive. But hey, man, if you enjoyed the reaction, hit that like button, subscribe, and share. So we're to 10K subscribers. We'll see you next time. We'll be peace.